morning. Good morning, good morning. I shouldn't be singing a song like that because it could get me into trouble, but never mind. Good morning. Pop out the chat to move it on over. Oh dear me. There we go. Now, hopefully the Wi-Fi will behave itself this morning. Linda, honey, good morning, sweetie. It's so good to see you. Hello, Rita, Cassie. Oh my goodness, you're all moving over pretty quickly. Thank you. I'm a little squeaky this morning for some odd reason. Look at that, I forgot to brush my hair. I've literally just woken up. Gomez Adams, good morning, honey. I'm so sorry you're still feeling ill. Oh, honey. What are we going to do? What can we do for you? I wish there was something we could do for you to help you feel better. There we go. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? I need to do something with my hair. The only thing is, if I cut my hair short, it means it's going to be all spiky and sticking out all over the place when I first get up. Okay, blood test. Oh, God, I forgot to mute myself. There we go. I'm on mute now. I'm muting it. Okay, you're having blood tests on Monday? Okay, good. You let us know how you do, you know. Keep in contact with us, honey. Let us know how you're doing. Oh, Lorena says, I wish I could wake up and brush my hair like that. Oh, well, it's only because it's very fine. It's like baby fine hair that I could do that. Now, if I was to cut it short like I want to, when I wake up, it would be like stuck up all over the place, every angle. And so, I don't know. I'm waiting until I can get some of that hair wax, that coloured hair wax. Oh, yes, I want that coloured hair wax. Why, thank you, Iron Dog. You are so sweet and so kind. Thank you. Okay, let me close out a few windows here, just to make sure that we don't end up going all off. We don't want to go off. We want to stay on. Okay, now computer. Don't you be complaining none. We've got you all nicely set up. There we go. The chat won't hide behind anything. There we go. Go. Back up a little bit. Hey, Stella. I love that name. Hey, Stella. That's a good one. That's a good one. I love it. Good morning, Bama Grits. Good morning, honey. Yep, my first cuppa. I'm on that too. Bugger says smile and the world smiles with your fart and the world suddenly stops smiling. Yes, it does. Oh yeah, Cassie says I shaved off. She's talking about her hair. I shaved it off a few years ago because she couldn't lift her arms, you know, to wash and brush her hair. That's usually the best way to go if you're having trouble that way. Adam Gomez, I will have the computer in the room with me. Oh, good, honey. today, and she'll try and email. All right, thank you, sweetie. My name with my Gmail is backwards, so it's Gall June, not June Gall. If you go to my About page, you go down to the bottom, it's on there, honey. Gomez Adams, my email is down there. I'm trying to catch up with the Pia, good morning, honey. Herman the Great, good morning, sweetie. It's so good to see you. I'm trying to catch up here right now, and I will do it in a minute. Lee, welcome, sweetie. It's so good to see you. Oh, you're having a big tearing out the floor this morning, Linda. Whew. Yeah, we need to do something with ours. We've got plastic up around right now around the tile to stop the water from going through. Hubby decided to see what was behind. He's not a do-it-yourselfer. He's really not do-it-yourself. I mean, he tries his best. He really does try his best, but oof, sometimes. Okay, Gomez Adams, watch the screen, baby. Oops. I'm going to do it right now for you, honey. I'm going to put it up on the screen. Okay, there you go, Gomez Adams. Let me know when you've got it, sweetie. Yes, Herman, it was hilarious the other night on Green Bay Wackies. Oh my gosh. Did I come from a positive family? No. No, I didn't. And I'm a kind of... You caught Mrs. Ford Van Man. Good morning, honey. It's my older sister's birthday, and I'm going to start crying. I wasn't going to do... I haven't seen my sisters for 30 plus years. And neither of them will come and see me. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. What was I? I was trying very hard not to. And dog, I have. I have. No, it's okay, Miss Adams. It's okay, honey. I was already feeling a bit It's okay, sweetie. It's okay, honey. No, I don't come from a positive family. My stepfather beat the living what's it out of us when we were kids. Um, I come from a family of alcoholics. Uh, there was mental abuse, sexual abuse. It's no, it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, no, Gomez Adams. No, you didn't, honey. No, you didn't. You can ask Iron Dog. I was quiet in his chat room. I really wasn't. I wasn't feeling Quincy, honey. Nobody, honey. My emotions. That's who you're fighting. Me, myself, and I. Quincy, sweetie, thank you. Thank you, everybody. It's just, it was my sister's birthday yesterday. And, a few days ago, I got the news that my stepfather had passed away, which brought back feelings, it kind of brought things up that, it brought things, forward that I had put away, I had put away behind locked doors for many, many years, and sometimes, those things just kind of like creep out when you least expect them. I've always tried to, I sometimes do talk about what I went through, but I don't dwell on it. I try not to let it, um, but sometimes it does. Sometimes it, like, suddenly pops out. I thought sometimes you put things away, you put them in a compartment, and you lock the door and you shut it tight and you put it away. But every once in a while, without expecting, that door cracks open and it gives you a smack in the face and pops back. And usually it's something that comes forward that opens it up. Yes, Lee, there are a lot of hidden stories in people's lives that we don't know about. That is so true, and this is why I never. This is why I don't judge people, because, I listen to them, I watch them. I'd rather see the better in people, the best in people, than see the bad in people. And unfortunately, there are times that, that smacks me in the face too, because, over and over again, and then and I even trust in the wrong situations. It's like people that were breaking into our house. Um, I trusted that if I spoke to the mothers, they would, because I was really willing. I was willing. Oh gosh, very bad connection. I was willing to work with the mothers to catch the kids before I went to the police, and I was naive in thinking that, and this is something that we're all guilty of, um, that we expect people to behave to certain situations the same way we would. And now, if my kids had been breaking into somebody else's house, Of course it is plants time. Of course it is, honey. Of course it is. It's always a good time to share the love. It really is. Um, if a neighbor had come to me and said, somebody's breaking in my house, I know who it is, and I knew that my kid was involved, and that person said to me, I'm willing to work with the parents, to catch these kids, to stop them, then I would do that. I would gladly say, well, let's do this. Let's set it up, because I wouldn't want my kid to get in trouble with the police. And if we could stop them in the process, get them caught, then that's going to cut it. Because if you don't do it now, what's going to happen as they get older? But that's not the way it went with the people that were breaking into our house. And I tried, over and over and over and over again to work with these parents to stop their kids from breaking in. And I knew that they knew the kids were doing it. Where I live, especially at night when it's quiet, because there's no city noise here, the way the houses are built, if you're outside, then the sound bounces around the houses, and it's very easy to hear what somebody's saying. Thank you, plants time. Thank you, honey. It's very easy to hear what they're saying, and I overheard, and especially when they're drunk and talking very loud, and I overheard conversations about them breaking into my house. So it's like, don't tell me you're not, your kids are not doing it. I know they are. I've heard you playing heck with your kids. But anyway, and I don't know why I went off on a tangent with that, but I did. Let's just put it this way. I'm feeling a bit emotional today. But it was my sister's birthday yesterday, and I think this is what's kind of set me off. So, Gomez Adams, it's nothing that you did, honey. It's nothing that you did. It really isn't, sweetie. I want to thank you all so much for being so thoughtful and kind. I really, I was trying not to. I was trying very hard to hold it in. Yeah, Gomez Adams says, I have an auditorium full waiting to come out. I haven't cried over her mom. Aww. Everything that she's been through yet. Yeah, I get it, Gomez Adams. She says she can't cry yet. She'll leak a little bit, like she'll let a little tea here and there, but she can't really let it out. And I understand that. I understand that, honey. Sometimes it's hard, Sometimes we have to. Sometimes we have to. We have to just, shut the door on everything. Mrs. Van, thank you ever so much. Yes, we do have a problem with our, we in today's society, we've yeah, exactly. Mrs. Farvaman is saying that, there's one of the problems that we have with our families. No one wants to come to you, but they expect you to go to them. Um, I often, say to my hubby, talk to your daughter, give your daughter a call. Why don't you call your daughter? Why don't you call? And he's like, well, why don't they call me? And I'm like, you're the adult in this situation. Um, it's it's one of those situations in today's society. Christy, it's better now, honey. Yes, Vaughn, it is better now. My health has okay, this is a tricky one. As far as my health is concerned, my health is somewhat better. As in the fact I don't have mucus clogging up my lungs anymore. So that's enabling me. That's enabling me to be more mobile. Because now at least I can move around. Eric, Herbert, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you're back around again. I'm on a tank, Bama Grits. I'm on tanks. We did apply to the oxygen company for portable oxygen, and they don't like doing the portable oxygen, portable O2, because they people don't look after them properly, and they get broken up. They break. So it's we're looking into possibly purchasing a portable O2 at some point, because that will make it so much easier for getting around and getting out and about. Especially, I take the trilogy with me. For if I get into trouble and I can't breathe or my lungs start getting tired, I take the trilogy with me. And unfortunately with the trilogy I have to turn the tanks on to continuous flow, which means I go through tanks like that. Whereas if we had a portable oxygen concentrator, it would be so much easier, with that, because we wouldn't have to run, we just have to make sure we have enough batteries, and we can oh my gosh, Bama Grids. Does it do continuous flow? Now, when it does pulse, does it, you see, I don't know much about portable oxygen concentrators. When it does pulse, does it automatically pulse? Or does it wait until or is it breath accentuated? With my tanks, they have them on pulse, so as I breathe in, it kicks in and gives me oxygen. But if I use the trilogy, I have to turn the tanks on continuous flow. So it's just flowing, free flowing. But if a portable, this is one thing I can read, it breath accentuates, okay. I wonder if it would be sensitive enough to sense but that's okay, because how many liters does it do on continuous flow, Bama Grits? Oh my gosh, I've not even been keeping up with the chat. I'm so sorry. Okay, so somebody asked about my health. Is my health better? Yeah, there's my baby. There's my boy. He said, Mama, I know you're upset. You okay, Mama? Are you okay, baby? Are you trying not to look at the computer? He says, I'm not looking at that thing over there because I see myself. All right, Sandra, honey, you take care, sweetie. You have a wonderful day and have a good weekend. As far as my health, my lungs, I'm breathing better in the fact that I don't have mucus clogging up my lungs like I did before. I have a an oscillating vest to help clear out my lungs. I have lung clearance things that I use. And then also I have the Trilogy. I use the Trilogy. The Trilogy is actually a portable ventilator, but it has BiPAP and CPAP capabilities. A lot of people think that the Trilogy is just a BiPAP machine, but it's not. Yeah, I'm still battling with the swelling in my legs and my feet. Well, it's not just my legs and feet; it's my hands, around my face. As soon as I start, I can feel it because it swells across here. And then I can't wear my glasses. So the machine that I have, the Trilogy, is a portable ventilator, and it does inspiration and expiration, but it's highly intelligent. These machines these days are just amazing, and what it does is it senses my breathing. If I'm not taking in enough of a breath, it will actually, work. They have set parameters on it, and it's sensing that I'm not breathing in enough. So it pushes more as I breathe in. It pushes, so I'm taking in a deeper breath. It actually works my lungs more. If it senses that I'm breathing better, it will back off a little bit and not push as much. So it is kind of like physical therapy for the lungs, and they said that they have found that people that use the Trilogy have gained a little bit back, which I have. I went from 16% to 18% lung function. And that's two things. It's the fact that I don't have the mucus anymore in my lungs, the build-up in my lungs. And I've been using the Trilogy. I take it out with me wherever we go, because if I start getting tired and I'm not breathing so well, I just put the Trilogy on, just put the mask on, turn the machine on, and go. I don't stop. I don't come home, because it goes. I'm good. Yes. Yes, Bama Grace. Yeah, I am. I think this is why I get tired after an hour of talking, because I'm not breathing enough. I'm not sure, but so it makes its own oxygen. Okay, and it makes you take a breath while you're talking. Ah, Bama Grace, we need to talk, honey. Thank you, Sandra. I think I said thank you to Sandra. Take care, honey. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in. Yes. Plants time. Thank you ever so much for coming in, honey. You have a wonderful day, sweetie. And take care. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. But I'm sure I'll see you around the YouTube world sometime today. Oh my gosh, Christy. Yeah, did your doctor give you a prescription of prednisone to have on hand as an emergency? Ah, that's so sweet of you, thank you. Privet is a bush that they use. It's very similar to boxwood, but it's bigger. It's taller, and if you let it grow, it can actually grow to about 20 feet tall and quite wide if you let it. But if you trim it up, you can actually trim it into all kinds of different shapes and sizes, just like you can with boxwood. But yeah, it's very similar to boxwood, except boxwood is not as, doesn't seem to get people's allergies like privet does. I just got to notice the picric has gone live if anybody wants to stop on over there. I think I will Google for that, Pia. Thank you, honey. Any suggestions for water retention? Privet is the devil, Christy. My goodness. Gomez Adams, if you're still there, did you get my email address, honey? And Bama Grits, we need to connect. We need to talk about we need to talk more about the portable oxygen concentrator, sweetie. All right, that's good, Gomez Adams. Thank you. Yep, if you have chance, if you care, if you have the energy today, email me, sweetie, and let me know how you're doing and what's going on. And if there's any way that, we can possibly help you. Yeah, Pia, if you have any suggestions for water retention and natural, that would be nice. I've been chewing on celery, and I've been putting celery in just about everything, and it's not helping. Yes, that's right, Bama Grits. Yes, you are out. Yes, did you get there yet? I didn't. I saw a couple of your videos yesterday. I think I managed to comment on one of them before I crashed, before I fell asleep. Oh, it's so exciting! You're going to meet all those people, Bama Grits. Oh, I wish I could go. I keep thinking about maybe doing something here, organizing something here. In Kansas, Gomez Adams, it's 7:36. Well, 7:35, depending on how you look at it. You got in about 6:30 last night. Oh, that's wonderful. Bama Grits, for those that don't know, Bama Grits has gone to Mississippi to a meetup with a lot of, it's a YouTube, I know a lot of you know about it, and some of you don't. Well, actually, some of you might. They're homesteaders. They're called, it's the homesteading community. and they're having a meetup this weekend in Mississippi. I wanted to go, but I can't. Peeper, good morning, sweetie. It's good to see you. I love that name. I'm the Peeper. And dog said I was so bloated with water they put me in the Willy Wonka juicer. Oh my gosh, I dog. You got your portable oxygen for $250? Wow. That's wonderful, Bama Grits. Because the ones I've been looking at, because I'm on 3 liters continuous flow. And, you know, we've been looking at refurbished ones. And they're kind of up there in price. They're like $2,000, and that's refurbished. And that's the other thing I think with the oxygen company is they're looking at me and they're like, yeah, but you're on 3 liters continuous flow and yada yada, and I'm like, yeah, but if I'm out and about, I can turn it back to 2 liters, continuous flow if I'm using it with the trilogy. If I'm not, then I can turn it to pulse flow. So I yes, they're around 2,500 to 3,000. You're on 4 liters at night and 2 during the day. Wow, that's a big difference, honey. You must breathe very, very shallow at night. I mean, I thought I was a shallow breather. And I think this is also why they've put me on the trilogy too, is to help me breathe during the night. Because I'm so shallow, but my oxygen doesn't seem to drop too much during the night. It's more when I become active, it affects my heart rate. Oh, thank you, Gomez Adams. Gomez Adams says, juicing lots of greens, cucumber, lemon helps to regulate the body's fluids. Ha! Mama Grit said I felt like I stole mine, but I promise I didn't. Yeah, if you only paid $250 for it, wow. Oh, that's okay, Pyre. I've kind of figured that's what you meant. But yeah, they really are. And that's one thing with this other oxygen company that I've been, following online. They have refurbished oxygen concentrators. So that's why, they're around $2,000. They do have new ones too. They have more new ones than they have refurbished ones, let's put it that way. Is my bloody laptop working yet? Well, not quite. Yes, Paya, it is a trusted company. It's a good company. Yes, I get it. Mama Grit said her oxygen need is more, heart and lung related, but more heart, because her heart, when she sleeps, her heart starves for O2, because it's not, yeah. I kind of figured that's what you meant, honey. Whereas with mine's the opposite way around. You know, when I'm up and because I have pulmonary hypertension, um, my heart tends to work harder. It's kind of weird because my O2 does not drop so much. Thank you so much, Fawn. Yes, I do feel a bit better. Thank you, honey. Thank you, sweetie. It's always helps, I think. You know, every single one of you has helped me in such a huge way to get through each day. There are times where, it's like, phew, I don't feel like, I don't want to, um, but then I think about everyone here. I think about everyone that's following me. I think about those that comment and those that don't comment, and I can't let myself, fall into I can't be bothered, or it's too hard, or I don't want to. I just can't. I mean, it's not in my nature anyway, but you all give me that extra bit of a push. You all give me that extra bit of energy that I need. And I appreciate it so very, very much. I really do. With my O2 needs, it's really kind of strange because at first my O2 won't drop, but my heart rate goes up, and that, you know, and it's odd because a lot of nurses, a lot of doctors don't get it. They just look at my O2 and they say, "Oh, well, you're doing fine." Well, yeah, I'm on 3 liters of oxygen while this is happening. I'm on medication to slow my heart rate down and to bring the pressure down. So, Bama Grit said, Bama Grit said, I'm on my smartphone and it's as dumb as a stump. Oh, I love that one, honey. Gomez Adams said, also eating watermelon is separate from other foods, okay? About 2 hours away from other foods works. Okay, okay. It is very alkaline, so you're supposed to eat it alone. Um, Hours, away from other foods. Okay. And she said you can juice it too. Great. Thank you, Gomez Adams. Thank you. I'll be buying lots of watermelon, that's for sure, as soon as that comes into season. Um, why not just change the computer name? I don't know if that would work. Olmaker. Olmaker says, I never helped you, broke your laptop. Oh no, you're just there on the phone going, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, he did. He's like, go on, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm like, I don't know if I should do this. He's going, do it, do it, do it. And I said, are you sure? He goes, yeah, do it. Go on, do it. Mm-mm. You see, the thing is now, I don't have Windows 10. My screen is a touch screen. Oh yeah, it is working. Okay. I just need to check the sensitivity of it. So it would help if I had Windows 10. There was a couple of apps that I wanted to download, and it goes, no, it won't work with that device that you're trying to download it to. And it's and I'm looking, and it's because it needs Windows 10. That's why. Okay, I'm going to write that down, Gomez Adams, because I know I'm going to forget. Where's my pen? Oh, I'm dropping everything on the floor. Yeah, they make me mad too. I was doing pretty good with computers at one point, and then all of a sudden it's like, not anymore. Okay. Ginny Bullock. Ginny. Did Ginny come in? It was Ginny Bullock's birthday yesterday. If Ginny Bullock comes in, we must say happy birthday to her. Because it was her birthday yesterday. Just looking at my notes here. Oh, Bama Grits made watermelon slushies. Cored out the watermelon and put a spout on it. What a neat idea. Oh, it's okay, old mucker. It's okay, old mucker. We'll get it back. We'll get it back working. Don't worry about it. I mean, all the information is still there. It's just getting the the path, whatever it is that it needs. It's getting the path the right direction. I feel bad now. Ginny was in yesterday. We missed her birthday. Okay, watermelon. 2 hours between. Okay, 2 hours between. I put a big star there. Put a big star. Cucumber. Lemon. And greens. Okay. I got it. Thank you, Gomez Adams, honey. Thank you so much. I shall certainly be trying those. The watermelon, I don't know. I don't know if there's. I don't know if we have any in the supermarkets yet. Dade, good morning, honey. I am doing okay. Bandana Grandma, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Oh, I just broke I just broke the thingy off my phone. I broke the clip off my pen. Okay, never mind. That's okay. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Okay, we're slacking here. We haven't done our stretching yet. It's time we can. Thank you, Mocha. It's time to do our stretching here. I need to get a new pen now with a clip on it. I don't like it when my pens go rolling around all over the place. Yep, thank you. Thank you ever so much, Almaka. You know, I went back to the confirmation email that I had, but of course it's expired. And I'm like, oh man. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it, Bandana Grandma. I broke my thingamajig because I was so excited to see you. And I like my thingamajigs. Okay. Greens and potassium really does the job. Yeah, exactly, Gomez Adams. If there's watermelon in the store right now, it's not ripe. You've got that true. So I'm not going to. Oh, Mugger says if I lived close, I could help fix it or put it in the bin. That is so true. That is so true. I would like a new one, but unfortunately, that's not in the cards right now. I have to keep it limping along as much as I can and as long as I can. Oh yes, Deep South Homestead. Thank you, Pyre. Deep South Homestead have their gathering, and it is going to be live. Well, thanks. You know, all we can do is try right now. You know, just keep working with it. At least there is still a backup there. So we will get to it at some point. Oh gosh, I'm on telly again. All right, Cassie, you get your bread going. Pie says I wanted to go, but my Craig, yeah, is with a bad knee. I understand it, Pie. I would have liked to have gone too. I was trying to find anybody that was driving that direction if they could put me in the trunk of the car, and I'd be okay. Oh, Mugger says my favourite exercise in the gym would probably be judging. The judge. The judge of exercise. Oh my god. Okay, folks, come on. Let's do a little bit more. Unfortunately, Iron Dog is not here, and he needs to do these with his rotator cuff. I know you're gonna have so much fun. Yeah, we will be there in spirit. That is so true. That is so true. It's the same with me, Bandana Grandma. Bandana Grandma says I wanted to go and was tempted to hitch a hike, but for some reason her hubby said no. Yeah, I get mine. Mine's like, not doing it. I'm like, but please. Nope, not doing it. Well, I see if somebody's driving there, they could swing by and pick me up, put me in the trunk. Oh, my dear. My little girls just come here. Do you want to come say hello to the people? Hey, Nanny. 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 Are you coming, Nanny? Come on. Come and give Mommy a hug. Can I give Mommy a hug? No. She said no. She says you're talking to something, so I know there's people there. I know you've got that square thing on that you keep pointing at me, and I'm kind of shy. Oh, Bandana Grandma, I would have loved to go. You know, I keep thinking of maybe trying to organize something here in Kansas. We live not far from the fairground, you know, where they hold the state fair and all that, and the 5-H, 4-H stuff, clubs and what. So, you know, like, it would be nice if we could, but I don't know. I would need help organising it all, and there's nobody here that I know of that could do that. Maybe Linda might be able to help me. Well, I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Because I would set it up. I would set it up like a, you know, like a craft show type of thing. So, Bandama Grandma says I've got my tickets and hotel for that one. Oh, good. Oh, you're going to be a vendor. That is so cool. That's wonderful. See, that's what I was thinking of doing, you know, for this. If I organise something here, it would be, you know, with vendors. Come here. Come here. Hello. Thank you. Can I have a hug? Oh. Thank you for my hug. Oh, you big stretch. Big stretch. Big stretch. Good morning. Are you going to turn around and face the people? Hey? You going to say hi? She says, no, I'm hiding. Oh, don't make me look, Mummy. Don't make me look. Oh, dear me. Oh. She says, don't make me look, Mummy. I don't like it. You are such a sweet girl. Give me Mummy kisses. Not this morning. Mummy kisses. You gonna give Mummy kisses? Oh dear me. Do you see how she curls her lips up? Mummy kisses? You're silly. Oh, I love you. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Yes. I love you. Your mama's good girl. Okay, Iron Dog. You take care, honey, and you be careful, and you have a wonderful day. Yes, Bandana Grandma. It's Molly Dolly. Good morning, honey. It is so good to see you. We've done nothing but gab this morning. We haven't done any exercising, and Iron Dog is sneaking out there. Oh my goodness, we haven't got anything done this morning. Yeah, she is a smart puppy. She saved my life. Didn't you, hey? Yeah, you saved my life. You're such a good girl. And it's so funny because now I'm breathing okay during the night. She spends her nights, she goes and sleeps with her dad. She sleeps with him during the night, and then she spends the whole of the day with me. Don't you? But if I'm not doing so well, she actually comes and she stays with me. She'll stay with me during the night, and then if I'm having a problem, she'll actually go and alert my husband. She's a very good girl. She's very intelligent. She's an amazing. Yes, they do know, Pie. They do know. Funny, she's this shaking thing with anticipation. She tenses herself up and she shakes. She tenses up and she shakes. Oh, Oh, hugs back to you, Molly Dolly. Thank you so much, honey. But we need to get some stretching done this morning. You've done your stretching, but we haven't. No, we haven't. We've been sat gabbing. Get me kisses. No? Me kisses? She said no because you kept laughing at me. You kept laughing at me. Gaz, good morning, honey. Peeper, you got, yeah, she has foxes. That's part of the toy fox terrier. I mean, she's a toy fox terrier, so yeah, they do. When they're puppies, Pie, you should see them. Their ears are way too big for them. It is amazing. Bandana grandma. It's funny. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay, honey. I'm just a little bit emotional today. That's all. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, honey. So, Peeper, you got a kite yesterday. What kind of kite? Is it a box kite or does it have long tails on it? Thank you so much, guys. And you go see Pappy? Pappy's going to take you out. Do you want to go pee? Hmm? Go pee? I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, she's, oh. Oh, thank you ever so much, guys. You're so sweet. Bless you. Thank you. She says, I'll get my mama through the day. No kisses? No kisses? She says, no, because you laugh. You laugh at me. You laugh at me. Yes, she is. She is Molly Dolly. She's a good girl. You want me to give you kisses, but you don't want to give kisses back? She says, oh, Mom, I can't. Go on, go find Pappy. What do you mean, no? Hey, what do you mean, no? Pappy's going to take you out. You need to go pee? You go potty? You could go potty? No? Yeah. Oh. You gotta go. Food Forest Permaculture, good morning. Thank you, yes. She's a good girl. She really is. All right, Bandana Grandma. You take care. Have fun. Have fun sewing. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, she does, Pie. Yeah, she does. What's Pappy doing? What's Pappy doing? You gonna go see? You need to go potty. You gotta be dancing around with your legs crossed soon. Can you hear him? What's he doing? What's he doing? All right, Pie, honey. Thank you ever so much for stopping in. Take care, sweetie. gave me a hug. I wonder if we could do some stretching while she's here. She's leaning on my arm. I love you too, Pia. Thank you, honey, and you have a wonderful day. You're a good girl. Go on, go find Pappy. She says, no, Mama, I don't want to. Pappy's going to take you go potty. He's got your coat. He's picked up your leash. Oh, look. Nope, she says, it's your turn this morning.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. The little tail's wagging. Shit, nope, she's coming back. All right. Okay, sit. Hey. Stop it now. Come on, feet it. That. Nanny, what you doing? Silly girl. It's not a game. This is not when you play attack games. Okay, come on. Round the front. No, be a good girl now. Come on. Oh, you're so tough. Oh, you're so tough. Oh, you're so tough. Okay, come on. There you go. You behave like you're this tough little mean dog, don't you? Hey? You know, I never thought I'd be putting coats on a dog. But Toy Fox Terriers don't have the, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, stop. Let me see. Come on, lift your leg up. Good girl. That's in the wrong place. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah. Did you put some weight on? It's all right, honey. It's all right. I know. You were just letting me know it hurts. It's okay. Let me loosen that up a bit. There you go. How's that? You're hurting, aren't you? Is it pinching? Where's it pinching? There we go. Let's get you organized. All right. I'm sorry. It's okay. What is hurting you? All right. It's okay. Annie, calm down. What is hurting you? All right, sweetie. All right. Let me look. All right. Steady. Good girl. All right, calm down. Where are you hurting? Oi. Let Mommy see. That's a good girl. Let Mama see. I can't see what's hurting you. Yeah. All right, Nana. All right. Something's hurting her. Something's hurting her. Let me see. Come on. It's okay. Settle down, settle down, settle down, settle down. You're going to have to take her harness off and start again.
What?
Because that needs to be go underneath there. And make sure her leg's in the right place. It's underneath that left paw, underneath that left leg. Kind of like her armpit area, where it hurts.
Okay. I thought it was December, but it's next year, 17.
That's okay. All right, honey. All right. All right. It's all right, honey. It's all right. Calm down. Calm down. Can Mommy do this? Hey? All right, sweetie pie. All right. Come on. Come here. Something's hurting her. She's hurting.
Come.
Sorry, guys. My dog's having a bit of a problem, and she's hurting, and I don't know where she's hurting.
Okay.
No, Sam. She's hurting, and she won't let me
Got it.
Okay, he's got it. She's hurting underneath this area of her right paw, her right leg, or her right quadrant, as they should say. When she's having a seizure, she comes straight to me. She'll walk straight into me, and she wants to be held. But unfortunately, when I was putting her harness on, I'm not sure what happened, but I hurt her somehow. Or I caught where she was hurting. No, she's not bleeding. There's no blood. I'll have a look at her when she comes back in, and check her over. Yeah, she kept coming to me, and she's like, "No, but I don't want you to look because it hurt." I mean, she did whip. I mean, it really hurt her. I mean, she did whip round, and I'm sure if you play it back, you'll hear it. That's what I'm thinking, Sam. I'm thinking that the harness was, because it was twisted. It got twisted. It was twisted underneath, so I think that maybe that was rubbing on her, or it was a bit too tight. You know, underneath. It got to where the tender area is. Hi, Sam. Good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. We haven't even done any exercises yet. It's been one of those mornings. It's been one of those mornings. Pappy, good morning, honey. It is so good to see you. And welcome. Gomez Adams, yeah, you need Caesar Milan. It was because I'd hurt her. That she'd spun around. She does do this pretend aggressive thing. First thing when you're putting the coat on. It's not the coat per se. The coat is very pliable, but it's the Velcro that's very stiff. The Velcro goes up the back and it kind of lifts up. So if you don't get the Velcro right, then it's oh, that's okay, Sam. That's okay. As long as you keep moving throughout the day, you don't just lie there and let yourself stiffen up anymore. She has got into this habit of when you're putting But when you're putting her coat on and when you're getting around the side here, she will kind of um it's oh, thank you. It's yeah. I have some that I can make a good I have some stuff that I can make a really good coat out of for her. Um and I have one of her coats that fits her really well. I'm going to take the pattern off that one. Um, but I'm gonna wait now until, I mean, obviously the weather's warming up, so she's really not going to need it. So I'm gonna wait until she really doesn't need her coat. Bandana grammar, yes, yep. Just then, she didn't actually bite. I mean, there's no, she didn't break the skin, but she did, turn around and you know, whipped round and jumped on my hand. Because and I know that really hurt her a lot. Well, because they're from my heart, Sam. They're heartfelt, and they're, I mean what I say. I mean what I put in the message. Yes, Sam. It's more like a warning than a bite. It's more like a warning than a bite. It really hurt her. It really did hurt her. So I'm gonna have to have a look at her when she yes. That she does that thing every morning, bandana grandma, and I have a sneaky feeling I know why. Um, and it's been a matter of working not just only with the dog, but also with a human, and a human both that have stubborn tendencies, and that really doesn't help. See, my husband's never had a dog before. Well, he's had a dog, but he's never had to train a dog before. Um, and when I came, when I met my husband, I had my old Mr. T. My old Mr. T was a very special dog. He's one of those dogs that could have been. Yeah, I'll be careful when I take a look at a bandana grammar. I'll make sure bandana grammar bama grits. I'll make sure I stay back. I'll keep my face back. She's more of she'd go more for my hands, I think, because my hands are were in the area where it hurt. I mean, she kept coming back to me. She was wanting me to take a look, but she was also backing off because it hurt too. Exactly, Gomez Adams. Yes, it can. But I. It's the amazing thing is, if she doing that growling thing, if I say to her, "Be a good girl," she stops it. She doesn't do it. I was hoping to have her as a therapy dog because of the pure fact, because she does alert when I'm having breathing problems. She will alert me if the phone's ringing and I don't hear it. she will come and save. Yes, she did. She said she did. She saved my life. I in December 2012. She wasn't even a year old. In fact, she was 4 months old. We got her when she was 4 months old. We'd only had her a few weeks when she would actually sit there and she would look at me and she would start doing this thing and she'd start looking at me and I'd try play with her. Oh, I've tried the ignoring thing, Gomez Adams. I've tried that. Uh, exactly, Bama grits. Yes, pain does cause instant reaction. My old Mr. T, he was one of the most gentle dogs that I've ever come across. You know, dogs that don't get on with normal other dogs have gotten well with my old Mr. T. He helped children overcome their fear of dogs. Now, when he was in pain, all right, Quincy, honey, if I'm not here when you get back, I love you. Thank you ever so much for always being there. A ghost, good morning, honey. Now, my old Mr. T, there was one time where he was in a lot of pain. I mean, I thought we were going to lose him. Um, and he spun round on me, and did grab my hand. It was, and he then went underneath a coffee table, and I couldn't get him out. And the funny thing is, if it's anybody else's animal or if it's a wild animal, I know immediately what to do. This time when my old Mr. T did that to me, I ended up calling a friend of mine in tears. I need help. I can't get. Jenny, good morning, honey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny. Happy birthday to you. I know it was yesterday, honey, and I'm sorry I forgot yesterday. But we'll remember today. Happy birthday, Jenny. It's your birthday weekend, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Ginny, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ginny. Are you drunk? If not, you should be. You are so welcome, honey. Yes, we do want the countdown, Sam. We haven't done a countdown today. Yes, we do. Half Acre Dreams. Good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Aww, Gomez Adams. It's a party for Ginny. Happy birthday, Ginny. So Sam is going to give us the countdown for when Amy is going to be with her over in the UK. And Sam will be actually physically proposing to Amy. Yes! And why is the heat kicking on? Oh, it's so hot. Yes, it's good. First, some mornings I'm rather squeaky. I was rather squeaky when I first woke up this morning, when we first started. But it is actually, it's really getting a lot clear. It's getting there. It's getting there. Half Acre Dreams. But yeah, first thing on the morning. Yesterday it was probably until lunchtime I was squeaking, but it's getting there. Thank you, honey. Okay, so it's 4. Oh my God, 4 days. Yes, it's gonna be 4 days, 19 hours and 4 minutes until Amy gets to the UK, and it will be 4 days, 7 hours and 33 minutes until she actually gets on the plane. Oh my gosh. Oh, Half Acre Dreams. I have been so careful about being out in public. I've got a cat tail coming out of my pillow. Yes, it depends if it's some pneumonias are contagious and some aren't. It all depends. It all depends. Um, all right, Bama Grits, thank you ever so much. Oh, you have a jacuzzi. Woohoo! All right, Bama Grits. At least you know the exercising will be at the end, at the end of today. It has Half Acre Dreams. It's been a terrible winter for illnesses. Not with just pneumonias, but also you want to hug a kitty. There's my kitty. There's my boy. What are you looking at? There's nothing up there. There's nothing up there, baby. Well, yes, I love you too. Where you going? He said, "Can I have my spot back now? The dog's gone." No, you don't need to rub your chin on that. Oh, here we go. Everybody wants to know where you are. Yeah, I love you too. You're such a good boy. Yeah. You don't like having your face in there, do you? Yeah, we have 3. We have this is Tiggy. He's part Maine Coon and part Tabby. His brother is nearly as big as him, and he's more Tabby than Maine Coon. And then we have the Tuxedo. She's 17 years old. So, yes, exactly, Gomez Adams. There's viruses that there's no viral, but there's viruses that cause pneumonia. And it does usually, this as time has gone on, it's mutating both. Yeah, he is a big boy. The flu and the pneumonia is actually mutating, so it's starting to affect everyone. It's not just the children and the infirm or elderly. It's getting everyone now. Jenny! She says, I went from feeling like crap to roadkill now. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's got a beautiful face. He really is. Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry. And your birthday weekend, too. Yeah. I love you. You gotta let Mama do some exercise now. Are you going to lie down at the side, huh? You're gonna have your spot. You got big feet. You got big paws. I love you too. I love you too. Okay, come on. Mama's gotta do some exercising. Yes, I've had pleurisy, Sam. It's very painful. Very, very painful. It hurts to breathe. I actually thought I had a collapsed lung again. When it happened. Now this year, and I had both those then towards, when they, oh, I think it was like, September or November when I had those. Yes, that's a good idea, Gomez Adams. Have a birthday month. If you're not feeling so good, Ginny, you can have a birthday month. So that means that you can enjoy the month. When you feel better, you can go whoop it up, girl. Whoop it up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, but yeah, having the flu shot and having the both pneumonia shots really, I think, has helped me a great deal, because I have not, touch wood, had the flu or pneumonia this season. Oh, yes! So hopefully I can get through the summer without it. Because sometimes I get pneumonia during the summer too. So, but I think also having the oscillating vest and being able to work out on the gazelle like I do with the trilogy has also helped too. Sam. Okay, folks, there's 9 of us left here, so let's do a little bit of stretching while we can. Ginny said my new daughter-in-law from Ecuador brought me dinner last night. Oh, how wonderful! How wonderful! Yeah, I know that, Sam. I know that. Pneumonia has nothing to do with the weather. Yeah, I know. It's like people say, oh, it's raining, I'm going to get a cold. It's like, no, the rain does not cause you to have a cold. You've already been around somebody that's got a cold and it's been brewing. It's just you're at the gestation period. Exactly, Gomez Adams. Cold flu or otherwise, yeah. But for some reason, it just seems that, I have a tendency around August, September. I've, I've had a tendency in the past to time. June is also a tough time for my lungs as well. So, could be just that, being the change in the season and, you know, pollen and all that other stuff that's going on out there. I don't. That fun stuff. So I will be wearing. Oh, I have been good, and anytime I go out in the mask, I've been wearing. Anytime I go out in the mask, anytime I go out, I now wear a mask. So even if it's just walking around my garden, I wear a mask. So I've been good with that. Yeah, yeah, it was bad last year, Sam, and that's why I don't want to. I'm taking extra precautions now. Because you see, I didn't when I started walking around the garden again, and going down by the creek, I wasn't wearing my mask. I wasn't wearing a medical mask, and when I started digging in the dirt, doing the front door planter, um, I'm determined I'm going to get that planter planted and set. Um, it's just every time I start on it, I end up sick. So, but this time I will be wearing a mask every time I go to do anything outside now. Yeah, I do. Behave yourself, June. Okay, we're gonna do some stretching. I got to, because oh, it's not Sunday. Sunday is the day we don't do. Today we do. Arms out in front, shoulders down, and relax. We'll probably just do a few, but at least we'll do them. All around and back again. Welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Everybody, please give all around and welcome and back again. No, give it all around and back again. The big, huge welcome that we usually give everybody. I have such beautiful souls in the community here. Everybody's absolutely wonderful. They're non-judgmental. Now, they can be a little bit naughty in some of the things that they say, but it's all in good fun. Yeah, it's a good thing you're not here. I don't know if it's allergies per se. Ginny, but we do have, gosh, we have maple, and you should see when those, the flowers come on those. We have, what else do we have? We have quite a few trees around here that do let a lot of pollen. I mean, the cars are yellow. It doesn't matter what color your car is, your car ends up with a sheet, a coating of yellow on it. But there's also a lot of mold around here. With the trees and the creek, and there's no constant airflow. So, there's a lot of mold. I mean, the back of our house, on the back of our house, so we need to work on that too. Yeah, the mold blooming, yeah. So, we need to do something with the back of the house to stop that mold from keep coming back. We did take some trees down, but I can't take them all down. Because I need to, if I'm outside, I need to have somewhere where I can be that's out of the sunshine. So, okay, arms out in front. Let's do these stretches. No more, and I forgot the word just went out of my head. Arms out in front, and bring them slowly up to each side of your head. Reach for the ceiling, reach for the sky. Hold that stretch just for a minute to pull your tummy in, squeeze those glutes, and then you're going to bring your arms down either side of you, and then bring them forward in an arc. Come on, Nanny. Here's my dog. She's back. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. She says, no, the cat's in the way. The cat's laying there. Come on. Let her up. Let her up. Come on. Good boy. Let her up. Come on. Over here. Come on, Tiggs. He said, no, I don't want that. I don't. He's trying to stop my dog from coming up. Annie, come here. Come this way. Come on. That's my girl. Oh, that's my good girl. Okay. I know, honey. I know. Good girl. Well, you're not hurting now. I think it was just too far up underneath your armpit, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Come on then. Come snuggle. Come snuggle. These animals are determined. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Come on, sit down. Come on, you gonna come snuggle? Hmm? Come on. She said, no, Mama. Would you scratch my back? Yeah, she's a toy fox terrier. She's a really good. She does love her back scratching too. But she won't look forward because she knows that the camera's on her. So she's like, I'm not looking at that. Norma, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Annie is making her debut. Yeah, all around it is so hard when we lose them. It really is hard. Oh, you're doing an ice fishing trip tomorrow? Wow, that, you know, I've often wondered about that. Yes, that is so true, Gomez Adams. The oh my gosh. The mold, and fungus spores are in the soil, and when you disturb the soil, it disturbs the bloom from the mold and the fungus. That is true, and yes, the trees do breathe for us, and that's another reason why I can't cut too many trees down. There's just 1 or 2 trees that are not doing so well that we had taken down, which I thought would open up. Yes, they do. They do look very much alike, especially when she has her ears down like that. Ah, good morning. Good welcome back, Half Acres. Yes, I will all around. Thank you ever so much. Thank you for letting us know. All around is going to be is going on an ice fishing trip, and we'll be putting some of the videos up for the ice fishing trip. Don't you get cold? Don't you get really cold with those ice fishing trips? Yeah, it scares me too, Half Acre Dreams. It's Biggies, good morning and welcome. You have a great day too all around, and I know you're gonna have fun. I just know it. We'll be watching for your videos, that's for sure. Okay. Trying to do things and look around my phone while I do it on my screen. Oh, Gomez Adams, yeah. Mold gives you a big headache. Yeah. It's amazing how each one of us behaves differently around them. You know, how our bodies actually, change. We're all so very different. Alright then, Ginny, you take care, honey. You have a wonderful weekend. Does anybody get panic attacks? Norma wants to know, does anyone get panic attacks? She says she has the flu and has had some this morning for no reason. Norma, are you breathing okay? Norma has the flu. So I'm wondering if the panic attack was due to the fact that you couldn't breathe. Your lungs are a bit tight. You see, that can cause a panic attack in itself, Norma. Trust me, I know. If you can't breathe, if your lungs, especially with having the flu, if your lungs are, if you're feeling tight and you can't breathe, that actually does trigger your body into it's the natural fight or flight mode, and it does actually trigger your body into going into a panic mode. It's kind of like to wake you up and say, breathe, breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. I would please go to the hospital. Yeah, that's the normal panic attack, Sam. But if if the panic attack is being offset because of the fact that she can't breathe, that's kind of a different thing. Yeah, it is a horrible feeling. It is a horrible feeling, Norma. And you're going to have some breakfast? She says, oh, if I really must, if I really must. It's a horrible feeling, Norma. No, there doesn't have to be a reason to have a panic attack, but the fact that she has the flu and having them and her chest is tight is concerning. There you go. You're going to have your breakfast? She said, no, I don't want it. Don't want it. Okay, Gomez Adams. Yeah. Half-Acre says she gets anxious any time that she's feeling ill. But coming from a person that has lung problems, I can tell you right now, if you're having trouble breathing, your body's natural reaction is to panic. And the fact that Norma has the flu and it's causing her chest to feel tight, that could be one of the, what's going on. I really do think that you should, if it happens again, Norma, please go to the hospital. Yeah, Gomez Adams is saying, did you know that most viruses carry a chemical that goes straight to the brain and causes depression? Viruses like the herpes virus, with so many people which so many people have and don't know. They don't know about it, and they don't know the period for the cause of depression. That is so true. Fight or flight. Thanks, Sam. It wasn't coming out right. Yeah, Sam's trigger is people, new places, and going outside. Gomez Adams says that the fact that viruses can cause depression, um, which also feeds on the virus. So because of that chemical reaction, if you are prone to panic attacks, it will cause them to happen more. So pamper yourself. Epsom salts bath is a good one. Yes, Norma, definitely try the Epsom salts bath. That is scary, Ginny. Ginny says she has them, and it's very scary because all of a sudden she doesn't know where she is. That is frightening, honey. That really is frightening. But Norma, I would definitely, with you having the flu and your chest feeling tight, if you have another panic attack like that, please go to the emergency room and get looked at. Because sometimes we don't realize. I mean, I didn't honestly, I didn't know that I knew my lungs weren't good, but I didn't know they were as bad as they are. So, if you ever, if and you have to be careful the way you present it to a doctor, because if you tell a doctor you're having a panic attack and your chest is tight and you can't breathe, then they're going to look at you and say, well, it's, your chest is tight and you can't breathe because you're having a panic attack. Now, if you tell them that, you have a flu, or you have a bit of a temperature, or you're having trouble breathing, and then, which then developed into a panic attack. Everyone with panic attack needs to, with panic attack, with everyone that suffers with panic attacks, need to supplement with a food-based vitamin B complex, says Gomez Adams. Oh my June, said Gomez Adams. And then back to those greens. They are very good. They relax the muscles. Yes, I do a lot of greens. It's greeny. Okay, so we are going to continue with these exercises. Arms out front. You're going to raise your arms. You're going to reach the ceiling. And if you've got a headboard above you, you're going to bend your arms like this. And then you're going to reach up with your elbows. You're going to stretch as tight as high as you can. Pulling your tummy muscles in. Separating the bottom of your ribs from the top of your hip bones. Because people have a tendency to scrunch down and sit their ribs on top of their hip bones. It's not good. Bring your arms down to the side, shoulder height, Then bring them around towards the front. Again. Crystal, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Oh, you're a bridesmaid today in a wedding. Oh, that is so exciting. Have fun, Crystal. Oh my gosh, honey. How wonderful. That is such an exciting time. Give the bride a hug from all of us. It beats Doritos. It sure does. It sure does. Gomez Adams. It sure does. It sure does beat Doritos. You've never been in a wedding before? Oh, you're going to have so much fun, Crystal. You're really going to enjoy it. You're going to have fun, honey. And again, arms out in front. Raise your arms slowly to each side of your ears. Stretch as high as much as you can. Reach for the sky. And then slowly lower your hands. Raise your hands. Slowly lower your arms each side. And then bring them round to the front again. So you're kind of doing like a circular motion. Again, raise your arms above your head. We're going to keep doing it in a slow. Lower your arms down to the side and then round to the front again. And we're going to do this 2 more times. And this will help with so many muscles and so many tendons in your upper body. And then down and then round. And then we're going to do this 1 more time. You're going to raise your arms up each side of your head. You're going to bring your arms down, shoulder height, and then bring them down to the front. And then relax. Yeah. We're going to take your right arm and I want you to bring it across your body to the left. So you're going across your left shoulder. Take your left hand, place it on your elbow, and then you're going to Cauldron, hi, thank you, honey, thank you so much. Stretch. Now don't push too much on your elbow. You're just kind of supporting it. If you can bring your arm in that little bit closer without causing any pain, do so. And reach out, and you're going to feel it across here. You're going to feel it down your back too. That's going to help with those tendons, those muscles right there. And then bring your arm round to the front and relax it down. Take your left arm, bring your left arm across your right shoulder. And again, use your right hand to support your left elbow. And if you can, bring it in a little bit closer to your body. If it's too painful, don't do it. If you can't, bring your arm as close as you can to your body. Doesn't matter if it's halfway across, if it's, sticking out of it, just do the best that you can do. If you keep doing this, you will actually find that it keeps pulling, you'll get closer and closer to your body as you keep going. Reach across and then relax. And again. Yeah, I know you're shivering. You're a little bit cold, aren't you? I'll tuck you in there, okay? That's my girl. Bring your right arm across. To your left shoulder. And stretch. Drop your shoulder down. Make sure you don't have your shoulders scrunched up. Drop your shoulder down. And support your right elbow with your left hand. And pull in. If you can, pull it in a little bit closer. And stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. My cat is actually in the kitchen going for his breakfast. He heard it and he was like, I'm off. Bring your left arm across your right shoulder and stretch. Support your elbow with the opposite hand and reach. And then stretch, 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 stretch. And then relax. And then we're going to do a couple for the neck. And these you have to do very smoothly and gently. Don't jerk, don't do it fast. You're going to lower your head down so you get your chin as close as you can to your chest. Just lower your head down and relax. And lower your shoulders down at the same time. Relax into it. Hold that for a few minutes. And then bring your head back to front so you're actually looking out. Good. Yes, it is going well, honey cauldron. The sun is actually coming out, so hopefully we're going to get out and about at some point today. Yesterday it was a bit too windy. I have to be careful when the wind is whipping up, and when it's cold too. And then put your head back, tilt your head back. Don't force it, just drop into it, relax it. Tilt your head back, and this will help with this old people wobble that, that kind of goes on here. And it's going to help with stretching out these tendons. It's going to help across your chest as well. And then bring it back slowly to the front, and then relax. And then again, lower your head down onto your chest. And do this slowly. Don't do it fast. Don't jerk. Don't bounce. Because that can actually cause you more problems. And then relax into it. And you will feel this down here, down the back, and across your shoulders. And then bring your head forward to front. And each time you do this, do it slowly and gently. Tilt your head back as far as you can. Relax into it. And then bring your head slowly towards the front, ever so gently. These are exercises that you can do while you're washing dishes, while you're sat at the computer, while you're watching TV. You can do these exercises anywhere. And anybody is able to do them. Now, this next one, you're going to turn your head. You're going to turn your chin as far towards your shoulder as possible. Try and keep your head level and turn. Try and keep your shoulders down at the same time. Do it slowly. There's no speed with this. The slower you do, the better. And relax while you're doing it. Just turn your head to the left. And try and bring your shoulder as much as close as you can to above your shoulder there. And then relax and bring it round to the front. And again, you've got to let everything recover. You've got to let your tendons recover, your muscles recover before you turn to the right. So now we're going to turn to the right. Turn your chin round to the right. Try and keep your head as level as you possibly can. Keep your shoulder down. Try and relax into the turn. And then bring your head forward and relax. Again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to the left again. So turn your head to the left. Try and keep your chin level. And then bring it round to the front. And we're going to do one more to the right. Oh, we've lost a load of people. That's okay. And then turn your head to the right ever so slowly. Hold for a few minutes. and then slowly bring it round to the right. You can do these, as many of these as you want, as you feel the need to. And actually, the more you do them, the more you will actually relax out these muscles here and the tendons. I've got a big, huge tension knot right there on the top of my shoulder. I think I've got bursitis starting up again. So, and then the next one is you're going to tilt your head. So as though you're going to lay your ear down on your shoulder. All right. All right, Norma. You take care, sweetie. Message me if you need any help. Hopefully I won't be asleep. Try and relax. And if you have another, if you have another panic attack, please go to the hospital. Let them know that you have the flu, that you're having trouble breathing, and it's causing you to panic. Oh no, Gomez Adams, there's no putting. We're grateful for any advice. I mean, you're you're educated. You're more educated than we are when it comes to things like that because of your education, and your research that you've had to do for your education. So we're grateful for any advice that you can give us. Well, yeah, I know that, Sam. I'm not saying that you're not educated, but Gomez Adams is a naturopath. You know that was her career. I'm not saying that you're not educated or I'm not. I'm not educated. What I'm saying is that was her career. She didn't. They go. It's an 8-year degree. She said it's what she used to do. Now she doesn't get to talk to anybody. And it's been 13 years. And the last 8 years, she's lived she's been very isolated. So, of course, she wants to help out as much as she possibly can. She says, I have an 8-year degree that I don't get to use anymore. Plus the instinct is, yes. Plus she has the natural instinct to want to help. So, all right, Crystal, you have so much fun. You have so much fun, honey. You're going to enjoy it. Get your makeup done. You're going to love it, honey. You have so much fun. Thank you for the cactus. Thank you for the cactus, love. I can't wait to hear how it all went. I can't wait to hear how it all went, honey. Oh, Gomez Adams says I'm not competing. I'm just bored out of my mind. Yeah, we understand that, honey. We understand that. She says all 4 of them. Oh my gosh. Yes, we understand that, Gomez Adams. We really do. And Sam says, that's where the YouTube can be good, with connecting with each other. And that's what I said, Sam. I've been saying that she should put out some videos, because she has so much to offer. And I think it would be a great way for her to connect with other people, but she feels that she needs to improve on her health just a little bit more. Because with a lot of stress that she's been through lately, of course, you know yourself, stress affects our health. And with the stress that she's been through lately, it's taken a toll on her health. So, yes, most definitely, Gomez Adams. And in the meantime, you can help us out. You can let that natural instinct flow, and we'll just soak up whatever we can. And you know that we're, yes, exactly, Sam. Helping others can help a person too. That is so true. I'm much better when I'm helping people. Now I'm having to learn my limitations. I'm having to learn, you know, that I can't help as many people as I used to. I can't help in the ways that I used to help. I'm having to learn new ways of helping people. I'm having to learn, my limitations. I'm having to learn I can't help everybody. Again. Exactly, Sam. Sam says you just need to remember not to take on the world, and that's what I'm trying to learn not to do, is take on the world. And Gomez Adams says I'm way too sick. I sleep most of the time, or I'm awake. Yes, and then she'll sleep all day when she needs to be awake. We understand that problem. We really do. Oh no, honey. Gomez Adams says I have thyroid cancer. I have a disease that is so painful that my bones feel broken, my muscles ripped, and my skin burnt like in hot oil. I am so sorry, sweetie. And when your thyroid is affected, the whole of your body is affected. Because I know the thyroid regulates so much in a person's body. Um, I have Hashimoto's disease, and for years I was swinging between hyper and hypo. I was more hyper than hypo. Um, and then I ended up with Hashimoto's thyroiditis. I had so many swollen lymph nodes around my neck and my upper torso that my ear, nose, and throat doctor actually was positive I had cancer. But he removed half the left thyroid. And I was doing okay for a few years, and then all of a sudden, 2012, I went hypothyroid. And I've been on thyroid medication since. So, yes, that is so true, Gomez Adams. Gomez Adams says, I'm going to have to go to bed early so I can wake up and not just be still up. Yep, we get it, we get it. We've been there. We've been there with that. We still go through it with that sleep thing. It's like you're awake, you'll keep watching, you're looking at the clock, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and you think, well, I might as well stay awake now. And then you end up falling asleep and sleeping the rest of the day. We get it, honey. We get it. Yeah. Gomez Asam said that is why I got 4 degrees, and that's what I did. I took care of 12,000 people a week for free. I fed them, I helped them get off drugs, get back on with their kids, etc. It's so hard when you are used to, and obviously you're natural for helping other people. It's in your makeup, it's in your bones, it's in your blood, it's who you are. And then when all of a sudden you're faced with this wall, this all of a sudden you can't help it. It's hard to deal with. It really is hard to deal with. Sam says my thyroid is enlarged and they don't know why. And the tests keep coming back clear. If they're doing just a TSH, then they're not doing the right tests. For years and years and years and years, my tests kept coming back, needs more investigation. And the doctors kept ignoring it because they kept looking at the TSH and saying, it's just fine. Well, it turns out that my free T3 and my free T4 were all the wrong way around compared to what it should be balanced out with the TSH. And that's where they discovered, oh, wait a minute, there's something really wrong with the thyroid. Then I had a thyroid scan and uptake done, and that's when they found the tumor on the nodule on my left thyroid. Gomez says it makes you crazy like menopause. Yes, it does. Yes, it really does. When your sleep is out to whack and your thyroid is off whack, really does make you crazy. It really does. She said, I have to keep my temper in check. Yep, I get it, babe. I get it. I really do. I get it. Yes, couldn't we, Sam? Sam said I could have done with someone like you, Gomez, when I was growing up. Oh gosh, yep. Gomez Adams says, I think I have that too when I was talking about Hashimoto's disease. But I think the tumors override it. Yes. Yes, they do. With Hashimoto's disease, when you have tumors or nodules on your thyroid, it really screws all your numbers up. All your thyroid numbers up. It really does. It messes around with them big time. And that's what I found out through my research. And the doctor said that women of your age just get this. It's crazy. Women of our age don't just get it. It's nuts. She said I about fell off the table. I'm not surprised. Gomez Adams says, Sam, I would have loved to have had you. I am going to be fostering kids to get to pick me, and then adopt them. Oh. If they like me, we are going to have a vegan homestead. Oh my gosh. Sam will be there in a minute. Sam says, Gomez, you're going to have animals on your homestead. I think animal therapy is really good for kids. She said, I was a real mess for a long time. I am getting there now, but I have to fight every day. Apart from that, I really like meat, she said, Sam. Gomez Adams says one of the 4 degrees is being a psychologist, and I specialize with kids that have been sexually abused, kids that are gay, and have been shamed in Christian foster homes. Oh, that is awful. what people do to kids, honestly, it's just they they get me going. Go, get me going. Kids that want to be vegan and are not allowed to be. So 10 years and older, because I'm not letting an 18-year-old get thrown out on the street with no skills. Exactly, Gomez Adams, exactly. I was 16 when I was physically thrown out of the house. Yep, that is so true, Sam. Everything that Gomez Adams trained for, fits, fits Sam's needs and what Sam needed. And I'm getting sleepy, guys. Oh my god. This drives me crazy. It really does. Why does this happen? I think I need a 24-hour... yeah, I do, Sam. I do. I think I need a 24-hour or 48-hour hormone test check done because, oh my gosh. Why is it around the same time every day? I have trouble keeping my eyes open. Oh, man. Yep, Gomez, it's one thing I have said over and over again. Blood tests are not everything. They have to look at the whole package. They have to look at everything else that's going on in the body, not just blood tests. Because for years I was told there was nothing, that everything was fine, and yet when I look back through my charts, the thyroid tests have come back, needs further investigation. The other test, the SCL70 antibody has come back positive, which is a form of scleroderma. And there's several other antibodies that are positive. It took me years, absolutely years, to get diagnosed. And yet some doctors still insist that I don't have the correct diagnosis. So it's crazy. There are some doctors that don't believe that I have lupus, and yet, I have, further extensive blood testing that is positive for lupus, plus, my symptoms. So it's crazy. There's one doctor, there's very few of them out there, but there's one good doctor that I know of. He was on a program on TV, and he said, if it looks like a horse, smells like a horse, and it sounds like a horse, then it's most likely a horse. He said you can't go just by tests alone. And he even said himself, the tests are often wrong. Ginny said my ex-husband was gay. Oh, God. Ginny, people can be so cruel. Exactly, Gomez Adams. She's saying, Gomez Adams is saying the thyroid is not studied in women. And when in medical school, they did not study on women. No, they didn't. It's only just recently that they've started adding women in with the studies, it's always been, every test that there is designed for what's called the average male. And a lot of them, yeah, she said it's like, yep, it's designed, the tests are based on, a 6 foot male, average height, average build. I'm nowhere near like an average male. Height, weight, no nothing. Wrong appendages and everything. Exactly, yeah, it's not men's fault. Yeah, I get it, Gomez Adams, I get it. Yes, she said our world is very out of balance. It's it's Mother Earth for a reason, and we are not taking care of her. And women, being a mother it's in our nature to nurture. That is so true. That is so true. Ginny said I was at the school the next morning. Yeah, Ginny, that it's terrible what they do in schools, what they do to kids these days, and what they say. Mm. Sorry guys, I kind of dozed off. Again, I did it again. I kind of dozed off. I... Mm. Oh. Yes, genetics, isn't it? Is very exciting. It's amazing how, a society can be very advanced in some things and yet so far back. Yeah, I am falling asleep, Sam. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I do that, Grace. I do. This is now. See, you're all getting to see what it's like. When I say I have trouble fighting sleep, I mean I do. I literally can fall asleep in when it gets this bad. I fall asleep in mid sentence. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Good, Ginny. I'm glad I'm not the only one by my son. I'm glad I'm not the only one that does this. Exactly, Ginny. The world would be more fun with more Sams in the world. Yep. Gomez Adam. Oh, that was wonderful. Gomez Adams said that she would love to talk to Sam, and she said a couple of years before she would do this. Um, and when she had meetings, she would have somebody who was an adult, because she would talk with children, and she would have somebody who was an adult who understands what she was saying, to help, I guess, interpret to the kids what she was saying, because she said, I talk too much. I think we all have that problem. I think we all have that problem. I have a tendency to, my husband says I use too many words to say what I'm trying to say. He said I use unnecessary words. But I don't know how else to say what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I guess I take the long road in explaining things or trying to say something instead of taking the short road. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. I'm glad I've met Gomez Adams, because we understand each other. We get it. And Ginny said my dad used to call me Motormouth because I never shut up when I was young. Oh my gosh, honey. Now you see, when I was younger, I barely spoke. I was very, very quiet. Well, the good thing is that you know about it, Sam. You know how to keep it under control. Oh no, Gomez Adams, that's a shame. But if you need, if it's terrible that we have to, go as far as trying to get something to do it ourselves to get the job done right. Amy, I'm struggling. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. Oh no, you're kidding, Gomez Adams. Your daughter got the praise for doing such a good job on doing the things that needed to be done, and then when they found out that it was you that actually did them, they're now saying that the test didn't work. That's wrong. That's terrible. Amy, it's so good to see you, honey. Thank you. Grace says, Ginny, I have a niece that couldn't stop from chatting. She should have glued her mouth shut. But that didn't last long. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I figured she heard my voice through Skype, Sam. Oh, I can't wait either, Amy. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be wonderful. Yes, Gomez Adams says it seems like the medical industry is getting very, very lazy, and it's mostly just about pushing pharmaceuticals. Exactly, exactly. She said her own doctor got about 4 million at the end of her contract. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Gomez Adams. And that's why I'm so thankful for the doctors that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amy. That's why I'm so thankful for the doctors that I have, because they're not so quick on pushing, medication. They would rather me try other methods and other ways first. When I went to talk to the transplant center in Texas, the transplant doctor there wanted to know why I wasn't on all the newest breathing treatments that are out there. And the newest breathing treatments that are out there are either disc or puffer. And I don't have the lung capacity to be able to use either. It either just doesn't come out of the chamber, or it just gets as far as my mouth and not into my, very little gets down into my lungs. It doesn't get to where it needs to, which is, deeper down into the lungs as well. When I told my pulmonologist that, my pulmonologist said, well, he needs to go back to school. He said, because it's not the amount of medication that you take, it's not, the different, so many different types. He said, little is better, especially with breathing problems, with lung problems. If you can manage on the least amount of medication, that is better for you, because as time goes on, if you've got more and more problems, then you do better. Yeah, I do, Sam. I'm gonna have to do some videos. I'm still trying to catch up with myself. Um, one way that helps to exercise my lungs too is by going on the Gazelle and using the trilogy at the same time. Chris. Oh, Gomez Adams, I don't. It's not ranting, honey. It's a conversation that we all have. We've all had at some point, and it's a conversation that keeps coming up time and time again. It's not ranting, honey. It's wonderful, to have you, and it's wonderful that you're able to talk with us, and feel up to communicating with us. I mean, it's wonderful. Yeah, swimming can help, but with my lungs, nope, not with my lungs. I'd end up drowning myself. Exactly, Sam. Sam says, Gomez, you are a smart lady and you help. It isn't ranting if you help. Exactly. Yep, I will tell her. I will tell her, Ginny. It's, we are blessed to have you, in our community. We're all very fortunate to have each other, and we're all very blessed to have each other. Um, yep. Yep, it's a good way to start, Sam. It's a good way to start. It's with you know, swimming is wakes everything up. It wakes all your muscles up. It wakes your tendons up, and it's a good way of doing it because the buoyancy, it helps. Low impact. Ah, Ginny, you're older than me. Nope, sorry. I didn't mean to sound it like that. I didn't mean it to sound like that, but I'm glad I'm not the oldest one in the back. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Oh my gosh. I better keep my mouth shut. I'm going to get myself into trouble. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna shut this down, and I'm gonna get a nap before I. Exactly, Sam. Yeah, mobilize your body before you go hardcore. Yep, you have to be careful when you've got fibro. I'm glad you found it funny, Ginny. I know some people would have taken offense to that. What do you mean? Oh, dear me. Oh, Gomez Adams, we love you too, sweetie. But you have my email now, so you contact me whenever you need to. And if I don't get back to you straight away, it's just because I've been asleep or I'm trying to catch up. But usually by the end of the day, I check my emails at least twice a day. It looks like you're the youngest in the room now. Now that Crystal isn't here, yep, I would say you're the youngest in the room, Sam. Oh, you're just a baby. You're a kid. Oh no, Gomez Adams, no, you didn't wear me out, honey. This is something that I've been struggling with for quite a while now. The Illuminator. Hi, sweetie. So good to see you. We are just about to shut down. Gomez Adams, this is something I've been struggling with for quite some time now. I can talk for a certain length of time, and then I get very tired. And then there's the other side of it is, I can be awake. I wake up usually around between 5 and 6 a.m. When it gets to this time of the day, I'm struggling really hard. In fact, I feel like I'm sounding drunk now. I'm really struggling to stay awake. Oh, thank you so much, Illuminator. You are so sweet. You're so very kind. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. We're usually here at 7 a.m. is when we start. Between 7 a.m. and 7:15 a.m. So, no, don't jump up here, boy. You'll be jumping right on top of the dog, and the mood she's in this morning, I wouldn't do it. Nope. So, I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. wherever you are in the universe. And remember to be kind, thoughtful, and caring towards each other. Yeah. Be kind, thoughtful, and caring towards each other. You know, be sure when you look at somebody, look them in the eye and say, I see you. And truly see who they are, because you never know what somebody's going through. Struggles, pain and struggle does not always show outwardly. It's often hidden behind a smile, behind a bright hello. And just remember, one day that person could be you. And remember, one step at a time, one breath at a time. I can do this. I love you all. I am so grateful, each and every one of you. I really am. Gomez Adams says night all. She's going to sleep because she's been awake all night long. She says, you are all beautiful. Take care of Sam. Yep, we will. I will see you guys next time I'm awake all night or get up early. She's 2 hours ahead of us. Or 2 hours behind us. Yep. And she's been up since 5 a.m. Oh my gosh, honey. Thank you so much, Sam. Grace says I'm a 12-year-old girl trapped in a 59-year-old man's body. And the Girl Scouts are disgrace. Grace. Oh, honey. I love you. Take care, everybody. I love you all. And thank you all ever so much. I am so fortunate to have such beautiful souls in my in not my community, but our community. I know that. I know, Sam. I know, Sam. I shall talk to y'all later. Bye bye.